Welcome back to Demolition Worker. Today we will explore how microscopic heroes are saving our oceans from the devastating toxic oil spills. Even though massive pumps removed most of the crude oil, thin metallic slicks still heavily coat the struggling water surface today. These remaining toxic layers cling stubbornly to the massive ship hulls, posing a severe and continuous threat to marine life everywhere. Traditional cleaning methods are simply not enough to eradicate persistent chemical film without causing further damage to the fragile ecosystem. This is exactly where advanced biotechnology steps in to provide a remarkable and completely natural solution to our massive pollution problem. Scientists have deployed a highly specialized cleanup crew consisting entirely of naturally occurring microorganisms designed specifically to consume the crude oil. This innovative technique is called bioremediation, a fascinating process that leverages the incredible power of nature to heal our damaged environment. A dedicated team of environmental engineers arrives at the contaminated site, bringing large containers filled with these powerful biological cleaning agents. Inside these secure tanks lies an invisible army of hungry bacteria carefully cultivated to target and break down dangerous hydrocarbon molecules. The engineers meticulously prepare the biological mixture, ensuring the microorganisms are fully active and ready to be released into the ocean. Specialized spraying equipment is mounted onto small patrol boats, allowing the crews to navigate through the densely polluted areas with precision. As the boats move forward, they unleash a fine mist of the biological preparation directly over the shimmering, oily water surface. The microscopic bacteria gently settle onto the toxic film, immediately beginning their vital mission to restore the delicate balance of nature. Unlike harsh chemical dispersants, this organic solution introduces absolutely no new toxins into the already stressed and vulnerable marine ecological system. Workers also direct high-pressure hoses to spray the biological mixture onto the heavily stained metal sides of the damaged vessels. The bacteria attach themselves firmly to the thick sludge, initiating a complex biochemical reaction that slowly dismantles the heavy crude oil. To truly understand this magical process, we must look much closer at the microscopic level where the real battle is happening. At this tiny scale, the bacteria surround the complex hydrocarbon chains, using their unique enzymes to tear the toxic molecules apart. They literally consume the dangerous pollutants as their primary food source, fueling their own rapid growth and multiplication across the spill. As they digest the thick crude oil, these incredible organisms convert the deadly chemicals into completely harmless substances like carbon dioxide. Water is also produced as a natural byproduct of this amazing biological digestion, leaving behind nothing that could harm the environment. This microscopic feast continues day and night, quietly transforming the hazardous disaster zone back into a safe habitat for aquatic life. It is a completely silent cleanup operation, yet it is profoundly effective at erasing the lingering chemical scars from the water. The sheer scale of this biological intervention is breathtaking, covering vast expanses of the ocean with an invisible blanket of healing. Over several days, the visual transformation of the contaminated water surface becomes undeniably apparent to everyone observing the ongoing recovery efforts. The ugly iridescent sheen that once choked the waves slowly begins to fragment and disappear entirely from the beautiful blue sea. Thick patches of floating sludge shrink dramatically as the hungry bacterial colonies relentlessly consume every single drop of the spilled oil. Slowly but surely, the ocean regains its natural clarity, reflecting the bright sunlight instead of the dark and depressing chemical shadows. Marine biologists carefully monitor the progress, taking frequent water samples to measure the rapidly decreasing concentration of toxic hydrocarbons over time. Their scientific instruments confirm what the human eye can already see. the biological agents are successfully purifying the heavily polluted waters. This remarkable success story highlights the immense potential of green technology to combat some of our most challenging modern environmental disasters. By partnering directly with nature, we can develop highly sustainable methods to repair the terrible damage caused by human industrial accidents. The Strait of Hormuz, a crucial global shipping route, has suffered greatly, but now it is finally experiencing a true revival. Local fishing communities watch with growing hope as the familiar clear waters return to their beloved shores after the dark tragedy. Seabirds that were once threatened by the sticky surface film can now dive safely into the clean waves to catch fish. The successful application of oil-eating bacteria here serves as a powerful model for managing future maritime accidents around the globe. It proves that we do not always need heavy machinery or harsh chemicals to solve massive and complex ecological pollution problems. Sometimes the most effective solutions are completely invisible to the naked eye, working quietly in the background to restore natural harmony. The engineers continue their diligent work, ensuring that every last trace of the toxic spill is completely eradicated by the microorganisms. They adjust the concentration of the biological spray based on real-time data collected from underwater sensors scattered throughout the bay. This precise scientific approach guarantees that the bacterial colonies thrive and consume the remaining oil at the absolute maximum possible efficiency. As the oil supply diminishes, the bacteria population will naturally decline, safely returning the marine ecosystem to its original balanced state. There is no risk of these native microorganisms overpopulating the area because their specific food source is being completely wiped out. This self-regulating characteristic makes bioremediation one of the safest and most reliable environmental restoration techniques currently available to modern science. Looking closely at the shoreline, we can see how the gentle waves wash the newly purified water against the rocky coast. The dark stains on the rocks are also gradually fading away as the biological agents continue their relentless microscopic cleaning campaign. Crabs and small crustaceans cautiously emerge from their hiding places, sensing that their toxic environment has finally become safe once again. The recovery of these tiny creatures is a vital first step in rebuilding the complex food web that sustains the ocean. Larger predatory fish will soon follow, drawn back to the newly restored hunting grounds that were previously abandoned during the spill. The entire marine ecosystem is demonstrating its incredible resilience, bouncing back from the brink of total destruction with astonishing speed today. However, this miraculous recovery would have been absolutely impossible without the timely intervention of dedicated scientists and their brilliant biological technology. Their hard work reminds us that human ingenuity can be a powerful force for good when aligned with the natural world. We have a profound responsibility to protect our fragile oceans and to clean up the terrible messes created by our industries. Utilizing advanced green technologies like bioremediation is a crucial step toward fulfilling that fundamental environmental obligation to our beautiful blue planet. The sun sets beautifully over the Strait of Hormuz, casting a warm golden glow across the now pristine and sparkling water. The silhouette of a massive oil tanker passes quietly in the distance, a stark reminder of the constant risks we face. Yet, knowing that we possess the scientific tools to mitigate such disasters brings a deep sense of comfort and genuine optimism. The invisible heroes of this story, the oil-eating bacteria, have completed their monumental task and faded back into the ecosystem. They leave behind a profound legacy of healing, proving that even the smallest organisms can make a truly massive global impact. As we continue to rely on global shipping, we must also continue to invest heavily in these sustainable environmental protection technologies. The future future of our oceans depends entirely on our ability to balance industrial progress with strict ecological preservation and proactive care. Tomorrow, the environmental monitoring teams will conduct another comprehensive survey to officially declare the affected coastal waters completely safe and clean. Until then, the gentle rhythm of the ocean waves serves as a soothed lullaby for the recovering marine life below surface. The transformation we have witnessed today is nothing short of magical, a true testament to the unbelievable healing power of nature. From toxic sludge to crystal clear water, the journey has been long and difficult, but the final results are truly spectacular. We must never forget the valuable lessons learned from this disaster, ensuring that we are always prepared for any future emergencies. Education and awareness are just as important as the scientific cleanup methods in preventing these tragic environmental catastrophes from happening again. By sharing these incredible stories of recovery, we hope to inspire a new generation of scientists and dedicated environmental protection advocates. The world needs more innovative thinkers who can look at a devastating problem and find a completely natural and sustainable solution. The ocean is a vast and mysterious realm, but it is not invincible to the destructive consequences of careless human actions. We must treat our marine environments with the utmost respect, recognizing their vital role in sustaining all life on our planet. The successful deployment of oil-eating bacteria is a shining example of how we can work harmoniously alongside our natural environment. It is a partnership built on deep scientific understanding and a shared commitment to preserving the delicate beauty of our world. As the night falls over the Gulf, the glowing bioluminescence of the healthy plankton returns, illuminating the water with blue light. This natural light show is the ultimate confirmation that the biological balance has been fully restored to this once devastated area. The engineers pack up their specialized equipment, their faces reflecting the quiet satisfaction of a difficult and important job well done. They will soon travel to other parts of the world carrying their vital knowledge and their invisible material army. Where is an environmental crisis involving spilled hydrocarbons, these dedicated professionals will be ready to deploy their remarkable green technology. The global fight against industrial pollution is an ongoing battle, but victories like this one give us the strength to continue. We are slowly learning how to fix our mistakes, replacing destructive chemical practices with gentle and highly effective biological restoration techniques. The oil-eating bacteria have taught us a profound lesson about patience, resilience, and the hidden mechanisms of natural ecological healing. In the face of overwhelming environmental challenges, we must always remember that nature often holds the perfect solutions to our problems. All we need to do is look closely, understand the underlying science, and provide the necessary support to let nature work. The clear waters of the Strait of Hormuz now stand as a proud monument to the incredible achievements of modern biotechnology. This pristine seascape is a beautiful promise to future generations that we will fiercely protect and preserve our precious natural resources. Our journey through the fascinating world of bioremediation has shown us that hope can be found in the most microscopic places. We invite you to join us next time as we explore more groundbreaking technologies that are actively saving our natural world. Together, we can uncover the amazing scientific innovations that are quietly working behind the scenes to build a much cleaner future. Thank you for watching this incredible story of environmental recovery and the tiny biological heroes that made it all completely possible. Goodbye from Demolition Worker. Please subscribe to our channel for more amazing documentaries about the powerful science that shapes